guys, Never More Online. We did a documentary on Marcus Bryan. You all know him as a classmate or a person, but we wanted to get you guys to take a deeper look into his career as a player. Here with Marky's varsity basketball coach, Mr. Billman. We're going to ask him some questions today. So being his varsity basketball coach, would you care to comment on what kind of player Marky is?
Marky's been an outstanding player for Ravenscroft for 4 years. I remember I never met Marcus until he actually was on campus starting his second day of classes. I just happened to meet him in the office because he was talking with Mr. Pruden. And I was, good size, but his game was so mature as a freshman. He made the varsity, and he was, a mainstay with that team that won 25 games. He made a huge shot when we upset Greensboro Day. That Greensboro Day, about a 12-foot jumper in the last 2 minutes of the game to put us up 5. Just made some really big plays for a freshman. And he's moved on to where now he's the school's all-time leading rebounder. He's going to be the school's all-time leading shot blocker. Scored over 1,000 points. I think he's been a great basketball player for Ravenscroft School.
So can you say from freshman year that he's matured over the years?
Oh, he is definitely matured. He came in at about 6'4.5" and probably 185 pounds, and now he's 6'8", and he's probably 235 almost. Extremely strong. He has great hands, and his knowledge of the game has really picked up since his freshman year. Like I said, he's been a leader on the court for all 4 of his years.
Okay. Well, that's all we need today. You have Greg Carson, fellow teammate of Marky. Seeing as how was his first year playing with Marky, how do you feel about him as a teammate?
The season isn't over yet, but therefore it's my first year. Marky is an excellent leader. I look up to him as a friend, a brother, and I reach out to him as a leader also. But he's a great athlete. I learned a lot of things from him and Coach Billman. And that's about it. Football, I was more of a leader and athlete. But he was excellent because he was older. He would know a lot more.
All right.
Marky's right. He can't drink.
How do you feel about Marky on the field as a player, football and basketball?
On the field, I say Marky was a great asset to the team. His size alone was crazy. I know the first game against Northern Vance, he really impressed a lot of people. So I felt like he was good on the field and on the court. Everyone knows Marky's a man, and the ladies love Marcus Bryant on and off the court. So I think he's a great basketball player.
Any more quality about Marky that you appreciate?
I'd say his weirdness.
His weirdness?
Yeah.
If you want to elaborate on that?
I say Marky's not afraid to be Marky and say whatever he wants to say.
Is that off the court too? Like,
off the court.
Y'all hang out off the court?
Yeah. We hang out all the time off the court. You can find us in Marky's basement, chilling, listening to Chris Brown oldies, the U's, riding scooters. So, I'd say he just likes to be Marky.
we started off kind of slow this year with a record of 2-7, but we picked it up and won 8 of our last 9 games this year.
Nice. So I heard you broke some records. Do you care to explain about what those records were?
Recently, I've got my 1,000th point. I broke the single game rebounding record, and I've broken the all-time rebounding record, and I'm the first person to get 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds.
Well, congratulations on that. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like your hard work is paying off?
It feels really good. Mainly, it's just effort, and it just feels good to get recognized for it.
All right, so I know you're a student athlete. You play football, basketball. What do you think defines a student athlete?
Well, it's exactly as it sounds. Student comes first. You got to get it done. No books, no ball.
No books, no ball. My last question. How do you feel about not being able to play with fellow teammate Anton Gill?
Well, he was definitely a good person to play with. He was probably one of my best friends here, and I know he's doing what he needs to do to get noticed or to get better, but it's definitely a letdown to not be able to play with him.
All right, you heard it here. Everyone, seeing all that, I hope you guys were able to get a better understanding of Marcus's career.